What's up, y'all? And welcome back to another episode of TalksWithTay. Happy Wednesday. I hope that y'all Wednesday is going well. Uh, it's September, y'all. It's a new month, new month, new goals. Y'all know how it goes here on TalksWithTay. Month of September, theme is dedication. Staying dedicated to you, which goes into theme for today's topic, which is being your biggest fan. And I don't really know about y'all, but in this world, if ain't nobody gonna go hard for me, if ain't nobody gonna clap for me, Taylor gonna show up and clap for Taylor, like period. And so as y'all been seeing, I've been trying to expand and get in my bag a little bit with content creating this season and really push myself to do more and do differently. And I'm not gonna hold y'all like, ever since I decided I was gonna pick up this microphone and do something different, like the level of dedication and showing up for myself that I've had to do, like y'all, I didn't think I had it in me. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I feel like I always knew how to be there for myself, but to actually like show up in myself, to actually be invested in myself, to push myself to get outside of my comfort zones and to really, start getting in that bag and to figure out the different things that I want to do, the different things I truly am good at, not just staying comfortable with me. Like, okay, like I know y'all see your girl out here glowing and growing, like for real, but showing up and clapping for yourself, like I don't mean that in the sense of like just being able to brag and pat yourself on the back. But I really mean that as in, being able to show up for yourself. Because while I definitely have been growing and learning and pushing myself when it comes to the podcast and expanding myself as a content creator, y'all, in 20 days, it's going to mark my first full year into adulthood. Like, your girl really off the porch, like for real. And if I learned anything and being an adult, if I learned anything so far this first year and being on my own for sure, that's just be there for yourself, show up for yourself. Excuse me, don't just be there, but show up for yourself. And from being able to manage with moving to a whole new city, living on my own, starting out in my career, being the first one in that, all to the change with my relationships, being able to maintain my healthy relationships. Now, I'm no longer in proximity to everybody that I care about and stuff. I'm in a new city where I done had a lot of changes. A lot of changes occur in my personal relationships, and it's had to make me push, Taylor more, show up, be there for Taylor a lot more. And if I can say anything 22 has given me so far, it's myself. Like I don't know about y'all, but 2022 has showed me like ain't no better bitch in the room other than me. Like real shit. Like I don't know about y'all. I don't know where y'all at right now, and y'all growth and y'all walk with y'all self. But I'm telling y'all today, like I really woke up feeling like the baddest. So today, like that's the energy for this episode, being the baddest. Like be the baddest in your story. Cause honestly, like real shit, you gonna learn like everybody has their narrative. Everybody got their path in life. And when it comes to figuring out your path, when it comes to getting into your narrative, like that's gonna look so different. It's gonna move at such a different rate than everybody else. And it's crazy because we hear these things all the time. People tell us this shit all the time, but to actually live it and be in it, like it is not always patting yourself on the back. It's not always, I'm the baddest, hot girl this, like I'm that girl. It's not that is not always the vibe 24/7. That's not always the energy when it comes to clapping for yourself and being there for yourself. Like sometimes it's like, it's a lot of sad girl shit going on. Like I'm not gonna hold y'all. It's so many days that I come in here, so many days that I spend crying in my head and my thoughts, questioning myself. But for me, what the beauty in being able to show up for yourself is really like that eases your anxiety. When you actually do the shit that you're thinking about doing. When you do the shit that's sitting there in your heart, burning in your chest. This the things that help keep you going every single day. When you actually start showing up and doing those things, when you show up for the people in relationships that show up for you, when you let go of the ones that don't serve you no more, and even more so when you inner reflect and realize what you done went wrong. Because sometimes, honestly, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, I've also learned like I really do be the problem. While other people cause issues, sometimes I am the problem. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I think that might be the quote for this episode. Why sometimes people be causing issues, but other times we may be the problem. And in that, like it's a lot of self work. It's a lot of self tweaking that you gotta do to be able to get on the other side of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like again, as much as I showed up for myself, clapped for myself, and been happy for myself, I also had to learn how to cry with myself, how to be patient with myself, how to be a lot more gentle, a lot more softer with myself. And in return, that has given me more of myself. Cause granted, while I've been having to cut people off left and right, like folks been dropping like flies. Sometimes people had to cut me off. Not gonna lie, like all of it has been for the betterment of myself and them. I'm not gonna lie, like myself and them. Cause sometimes, when you elevate, you start growing and bettering yourself, you realize like everybody just can't go. Everybody not gonna go. Sometimes when other people elevating and growing, like you can't go with them. You're not meant to go with them, and that's just what it is. Like it's all right. It's okay. But don't stop picking you. Don't stop choosing you though, because things start to change. And I feel like that's where like the picking you gets really hard and kind of start getting messy when things start to change. Because it's easy to pick us when sometimes it's like ourselves is our only option. It's easy to pick you when things are first starting out in new relationships. It's easy to pick you, when you first get the job and whatnot. When you first walk on there, the first couple of days when you in training and whatnot, and it ain't too much pressure behind it. But when things start to pile up, life starts to pick up, being able to stay dedicated to yourself, being able to keep picking yourself, being able to pick yourself through feeling like the problem in issue, being able to pick yourself when everybody else is causing your problems and issues and stuff. Like just that mentality that like I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna be committed to me, I'm gonna keep showing up for myself despite the things that change, despite the people that leave, the people that come, the people that go. Like I'm gonna keep showing up for me. Like when I tell y'all that's where the money at, that's where my money been at for 2022, and that's where it's gonna stay at. Like I'm so excited. Granted, Talks with Tay is it's coming along, y'all. Like really, like the podcast is more so me, really just sometimes just getting thoughts off. Like this episode, like I came in, I was thinking like, yeah, we're gonna talk about cheering for yourself and clapping for yourself. But honestly, in me doing this, I can't help but to be honest and be real with y'all, be transparent, let y'all know like I'm really thinking about switching up how I go about doing the episodes when it comes to me just talking. Because while I love, my vision, I adore the things that I'm trying to do. I definitely think that I want to move to hosting a podcast, which is the Wind Down Wednesdays. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I think I want to keep it with just the Wind Down Wednesdays. And as far as me and myself and what I do on my end, this is why I think I'm going to challenge myself as a content creator to offer and do something a little differently. Because, while I won't say I'm not running out of things to talk about, I definitely think that, I could benefit and build my platform probably by, getting on that TikTok train a little bit more, figuring out how to work that in on Wednesdays where it might not be so much Talks with Tays coming to you every other Wednesday and then the Wind Down Wednesdays, but it might be something like I might start doing like little talks or a little mini podcast, like a little mini podcast series on TikTok and use that for the upload and then just stick to y'all to the bi-weekly uploads for Wind Down Wednesdays. But your girl's not 100% sure. Like I'm really not. I'm really not. But one thing I do know for sure is I'm gonna figure it out because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show up for myself. I'm gonna pick myself. I'm gonna stay invested in myself. I'm gonna sit down and write down my goals and my plans, and I'm gonna check them off when I complete them, because that's what we gonna do. We also gonna follow through. As long as we gonna stay dedicated to ourselves, we gonna follow through with ourselves as well. Like, yeah, we doing that, we on that. But yeah, I hope y'all having a great day today. I hope y'all week been going well. Like, it's a new month. I don't know about y'all, but while 2022 has really required a lot of myself, like, when I tell y'all, like, the peace of mind that I've gained, that I've gotten from being there with me, because, on the flip side, to where you end up cutting everybody off or outgrowing everybody, or everybody cuts you off and whatnot, when you get left with just yourself, like, that right there, like, that's a real peaceful feeling. It's nowhere but up. Like, everything is brand new for me right now. My mindset brand new. My friends, well, my friends really the same. I ain't gonna say my friends are brand new. Some of them are changing and elevating and stuff, and we are growing and emerging as adults, because as much as I'm getting myself and getting my shit together, so are they. They doing the same thing. Like, my family, they still there. They growing and elevating and stuff with me. I was gonna say, like, everything changing around me, but I realized that wasn't about to be a correct statement, so I'm gonna change it. But I'm gonna say is everything around me keeps growing and finding its placement in my life, and I keep picking me. Like, the show is continuing on, because one monkey don't stop no show. Y'all know that. Y'all know how I get down. But yeah, like, happy Wednesday. I was really like, I was hoping that this episode was gonna be one of those episodes where like I was gonna come in and I was gonna low-key say some deep shit to y'all, but I don't think that this is the episode. Like, why I always come on here and I always have the goal of having a point when talking. Like, sometimes it's just really me just coming on here and needing to get my thoughts off for today. Just me wanting to come over here and, just talk. Because sometimes, like, I'm learning how to work with not sometimes, all the time, actually. I'm learning how to work with myself as a content creator. And it's like, the way this creative mind works, baby, and the delivery to the other end, like, it's not always the mind work faster than the mouth sometimes. So I'm learning how to, use that to my benefit. That's why I was like, sit down, like, yeah. Like, I really, like, y'all ping game been going crazy. Like, there's so many ideas in the bag. And that's even more so why I said, I think I'm going to transition into TikTok, because I do think that the podcast kind of, I think, because I want to stay authentic, and I'm not going to hold y'all. Like, I don't ever want to get up here and appear like I'm trying too hard. I'm trying to, like, you know, be funny, or I'm trying to be deep or nothing like that. I wanted to always stay organic. And I think TikTok could give me the platform to be able to kind of capture, like, all of me that I want to do and that I want to have on there. And definitely, like, you know, as I'm getting in my bag with being a little producer, getting in my bag with being a content creator, my time is definitely dwindling down, and just being able to sit down and make videos. And I want to stay on topic. I want to stay on track. I want to stay consistent. So I don't have no problem going back to the drawing board. I don't have no problem trying a couple of different things. So I think that's what we're about to do, you know, moving forward, as far as just the videos of me talking by myself. And also, too, like, I don't want to be repetitive. And I feel like, you know, it's a lot more that can come out the bag with, like, 2-3 minute clips on TikTok than me doing, like, 15, 11, 10-minute videos every other week. And especially when I have the Wind Down Wednesdays accompanying that, like, you know, I just don't want to hear y'all get tired of hearing me speak. I said, hear y'all. Come on now. I don't want y'all to get tired of hearing me speak. Granted, I think that'd be hard. But, you know, I definitely want to keep people entertained. Shout out to everybody, too. You know, I got to give flowers when they do. Shout out to y'all that tune in every week. The 1 of y'all, 2 of y'all, 3 of y'all, 4 of y'all that tune in every week, give me a view. Shout out to the new people that view it, that watch it. I really appreciate the support. And, yeah, you know, this week's episode, it ain't much. It ain't much to it. It's the episode going up, going out. So that way I can say I posted my content for this week. But definitely, like, I want to let y'all know this is kind of changing a little bit. We got the first Wind Down Wednesday coming back. Me and my cousin, I can't wait for us to get in the lab. Y'all gonna get to peep at a little bit of new equipment. You know, your girl about to get a little camera action and stuff in there. We got the microphones coming. So we about to test that out the next episode, see how that looks, see what we can go as far as the aesthetic, you know, getting a look. Because on Talks with Tay, like, we don't have an aesthetic. You are the aesthetic, but, you know, we're going to dress it up. We're going to dress it up and make it real for you. But, yeah, you know, y'all have a good week. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Talks with Tay. We'll be back next Wednesday for our Wind Down Wednesday. And, yeah, y'all be breezy, be easy, be beautiful. Ha! Cover girl cosmic. Like, if y'all can't tell, I'm turned up right now. Like, granted, I'm not going to go on another spiel because I'm wrapping this video up. But, like, last week and this week, like, your girl been in her bag. I've been cooking. And so, like, you know, I'm learning how to contain my excitement and not say too much before I have enough to offer and stuff, because I don't want to be the person that say they're going to do all these great and amazing things and then they'll never do shit. Like, you know, I'm only doing like 2 or 3 things a year. So, yeah, we're gonna pace ourselves. But if y'all can't tell, I'm hella excited. Like, I'm so excited for the days that are coming. We 3 episodes into this season. We got 11 more to go, and I'm just, yeah, be on the lookout. Like, I can't hold water, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like, I got a little something coming, little something coming, little Southside Easter egg. Like, you did, like, that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, you know, y'all tune in, y'all stay tuned in. I'll rock with y'all next week, and y'all have a great day.